Ladakh, the land of endless discovery. A land where the mighty Himalayas stand as sentinels. Where the river Indus flows through, playful and spirited. It is a land that enfolds untold beauties within itself. Yet a land that can be harsh, unforgiving. Ladakh is home to Leh, the second largest district in the country after Kutch. Spanning an area of 45,110 square kilometers, it covers as much as 87.4% of the country's cold arid region. For 6 months a year, it remains inundated with snow, cut off from the rest of the world. The hostile land makes it difficult for infrastructure and amenities to reach it. For long, the people of Leh had little or no electricity. It was not connected to the northern grid, and people depended mainly on generators for electricity. These were costly to run and were harmful to the environment. In the harshest of winters, with the temperature falling as low as -28 degrees, these would shut down, plunging the region into darkness. Today, however, Leh has seen the light of hope, and bringing this light into the lives of the people is Nhpc Limited. Nhpc, formerly known as the National Hydroelectric Power Corporation Limited, has been an unassailable instrument in moving the wheels of progress in post-independence India. Keeping up with its promise of bringing light and progress to India, it has today reached out to the people of Leh, facing immense challenges, immense odds. It has harnessed the power of the mighty Indus to bring electricity to Leh with its run-of-the-river Nimo Bazgo power station.
लेह में पहले कोई इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पावर प्लांट नहीं था, जहां पर लोगों को डीजी सेट से लगभग दिन में 3-4 घंटे के लिए ही सप्लाई मिलती थी। अब एनएचपीसी ने दुनिया के सबसे हाईएस्ट एल्टीट्यूड पर रन ऑफ द रिवर 45 मेगावाट का एक पावर प्लांट बना दिया है, जिससे कि हमने 75% लोगों को कवर कर लिया है और राउंड द क्लॉक उन लोगों को पावर सप्लाई मिल रही है।
The Nimo Bazgo hydroelectric project took root in the year 2004 under the Prime Minister's reconstruction plan for Jammu and Kashmir. The site for the project was chosen near village Alchi, at a distance of 70 kilometers from the city of Leh. At 10,000 feet above sea level, it was to be one of the highest hydel projects in the world. Yet, it was a work that Team Nhpc was determined to bring to fruition. The main components of this ambitious project were the 57-meter-high concrete gravity dam, 5 gates of 9-meter by 11-meter dimension, 3 circular-shaped penstocks, and a surface powerhouse at dam toe, consisting of 3 units of 15 megawatts each. The Herculean task of construction of each component brought with it its own set of challenges. The extreme weather conditions and the lack of oxygen at this altitude made the work difficult. The hostile terrain was a deterrent, but Nhpc was relentless in its commitment to the people of Leh. The litany of challenges were not limited to the construction of the power plant. In the deep of winters, water froze, hampering the running of turbines. Finding a solution, Nhpc developed a new technology of de-icing for smooth running of the project. Finally, the odds were overcome, the challenges faced, and the project was completed. But the greatest challenge was yet to come: the distribution of electricity. There was a need to build the transmission towers that crossed the 70 tough kilometers from Alchi to Leh. Nhpc took upon itself the near impossible task of laying the transmission towers. It worked through extreme weather conditions and erected the transmission towers, which stand proudly as harbingers of warmth and joy. Finally, on December 14, 2012, on the auspicious occasion of Losar, Leh saw the dawn of hope. It was now ready to welcome round-the-clock power supply, even in the harshest of winters.
45 megawatt Nimo Bazgo hydel project constructed by Nhpc under PMRP. It was commissioned in 2012-13, and now after that people of the district, Leh district, are getting power supply for 24 hours throughout the year. Earlier we were providing power supply for average 5 hours a day in the evening. So now people are very happy after commissioning of the Nimo Bazgo hydel project.
A major achievement of the project has been the sensitive handling of project-affected people. Nhpc gives utmost importance to this aspect. The most important step was in finalizing the location of the project, a location that would cause the least amount of upheaval. In the 349.36 hectares submerged area, only 19 families were affected, that too partially. They have been well resettled and rehabilitated. Today, they are happier, leading a better life.
अभी जो ना वो नीचे अपना ज़मीन बीच कम से कम 13 कनाल पानी में डूब गया। उसके रेडी जो हमें को पैसा भी मिला, उसको कोई वो जो डिस्टर्ब नहीं हुआ। एनएचपीसी जो अच्छी तरह से वो जो सब कुछ वो कागज़ का कार्रवाई करके हमने पैसा दिया मिला।
NHPC stands resolute in its commitment towards the community, towards the environment. Not only is it rebuilding what has been destroyed, it is making things bigger, better. The suspension footbridge at Bazgo village that came under reservoir submergence is now being replaced by a motorable suspension bridge. Construction work is going on in full swing. As for the environment, many soil conservation measures have been undertaken, like catchment area treatment, wire crating, afforestation and green belt development. Another important measure under this project is the fisheries development. Fish hatcheries and fish farms are being constructed, and vocational training is being given to local people to manage them, thereby generating employment opportunities.
Environment Management Plan of NHPC for execution of Nimo Bazgo hydroelectric project has been prepared by Center for Development, University of Kashmir. And in the whole process of execution of work, NHPC as an organization has been very responsive and has been very concerned about the environment issues.
A notable measure in environment conservation, however, has been the use of the 25 kilowatt solar power plant, which was commissioned in 2007. This power plant was the first step towards clean development mechanism and a giant contributor towards reducing carbon footprints by minimizing dependency on diesel. Today, the people of Leh have the luxury of using electrical appliances that make their lives in a rough terrain easier. However, NHPC has brought new hope to the people that goes beyond simple power. Its many CSR and sustainable development activities have brought a better life to Leh. It has given the children of Leh what they need most: opportunities for education. Since 2009-2010, NHPC, in partnership with the Village Education Committee, has been organizing winter tuitions for the students of the Government Senior Secondary School near the project area and Leh. Apart from this, the company has taken upon itself to distribute winter uniforms, tracksuits, books and other necessities to children in schools at Alchi, Saspol, Lamayuru and Urbis. NHPC is dedicated to not just providing a decent education to the children, but is also steadfast in its commitment to providing livelihood skills to the youth. In the year 2009, it adopted the Government Industrial Training Institute in Leh for upgradation and is dedicated to making it a center of excellence. Since then, it has spent a considerable amount on repair, maintenance and development of students and staff across various trades. It has also taken the initiative to introduce 3 new trades: COPA, mechanic welding and modern wood technology.
We are really benefited in a long sense that all the unemployed youth of this region who come for undergoing training in this institute for various streams may have a very bright future. So we are really in a upgraded, strengthened due to industry partner of NHPC.
Taking its commitment to the people of Ladakh a step further, NHPC is also enabling farmers by giving them training on agricultural development. It has imparted training to 50 villagers on food processing and is also creating employment opportunities by setting up food processing units in Alchi and Khaltsi at an approximate cost of 1 crore rupees.
फूड प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट ये तो बहुत बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट है। पहले तो हमारा यहाँ पे जो एप्रिकॉट छोटा मोटा थोड़ा बहुत जो फ्रूट्स मिलता था वो वेस्टेज हो जाता था। अभी फूड प्रोसेसिंग उनकी हमारे बहुत सारे औरतों बच्चे लड़के लड़कों को उन्होंने ट्रेनिंग दे रखा है फूड प्रोसेसिंग, जिससे हमारा इनकम जनरेट भी हो जाएगा।
Health, nutrition and sanitation is yet another area where NHPC has worked tirelessly to improve the quality of life. It regularly sponsors free vaccination and medical camps in remote areas of Leh. It has set up a well-equipped primary health center and a pathology lab within the Nimo Bazgo project premises. This center caters to the medical needs of the locals. Apart from this, it has constructed a community kitchen and public toilet at National Highway 1A in Saspol village. The Nimo Bazgo project has also given back to the Alchi monastery, the monastery that has been gracing it with benign blessings. The Alchi monastery, with a long and revered history, was first time electrified by NHPC in the year 2011. NHPC also took the initiative to preserve the ancient scriptures and manuscripts by constructing wooden almirahs in the public library near the monastery.
पहले तो ये एक छोटा सा कमरा हुआ करता जिसमें हम ये बुक सकते थे। हमारे पास गांव वालों के पास रिसोर्स नहीं थे, तो पहले ये ओपन में पड़े हुए थे जी, जिसकी वजह से हमें बहुत डर था कि चूहे का डर होता था, पानी का डर होता था। तो अब हमने NHPC वालों से रिक्वेस्ट करके अब ये बुक शेल्फ्स बनवाया है जो कि ट्रेडिशनली वुड कर्विंग किया हुआ है। अब हमें कोई डर नहीं है क्योंकि ये एकदम सेफ है जी, और कभी भी हम गांव वाले इकट्ठे बैठ के ये रिलीजियस बुक्स यहाँ पे पढ़ सकते हैं। इसमें इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन भी है और इसलिए हम NHPC का बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं।
The project was formally dedicated to the nation with its inauguration by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi on 12th August 2014. Today, the Nimo Bazgo Power Station stands tall and proud as a testimony to the indomitable spirit of NHPC. With an installed capacity of 45 megawatts and an annual energy generation of 239.3 million units, it has given power to Leh, bringing new opportunities for development and growth.
I would say the Nimo Bazgo project of NHPC is a state-of-the-art project. It is one of its kind in India, and people should come and see how in such a difficult terrain we are able to provide electricity to the people, and I'm sure the life, the tourism, everything is going to improve with the coming of power in Ladakh region.
As the sun descends and night begins to envelop the land, the Nimo Bazgo power plant lights up to bring the light of hope into the lives of people. The Nimo Bazgo Power Station. For hope, for joy, for light.